Hi everyone, welcome to NCPL. This is Rambabu Vasupilli, CEO of NCPL Group of Companies. In this video, I would like to highlight some of the do's and don'ts when preparing your resume and while sending the resume to the recruiters. I made a big list of those, so in this video I will keep referring to my phone and then keep talking about it. Now, some of the do's and don'ts, so I will tell in this pattern. Do when it comes to the resume document type, do is send it in doc or docx. Docx is ideally better, and don't send it in PDF. Why? Because if you send it in doc format, then recruiters will be able to easily edit the resume, make some necessary changes, whatever they want to do to make sure your resume gets picked up, and they can put it in their resume template and send it to the hiring manager by writing some notes. If you send it in PDF, you will not have that option because PDF is not editable. Now, when you name the resume, do put the name with a proper convention, and don't put the name of the resume as resume.doc, Rambabu resume.doc, etc. Right? So what is the convention that we can follow in the resume format? In the resume name, put your full name, Rambabu Vasupilli, and my job is into IT, so underscore IT, and my profession is DevOps engineer or DevOps architect, so underscore DevOps architect, underscore I have 20 years of experience, so 20 years, and version V 1.8, right? So Rambabu Vasupilli underscore IT underscore DevOps architect underscore 20 years underscore V 1.8.docx. So this is the convention I generally use, which is giving good results. It doesn't mean that you have to follow the same resume, but when you name the resume, people should be easily able to recognize even without opening it. Oh, this resume seems to be for DevOps architect. This guy's name is Rambabu Vasupilli. He seems to be into IT and he has 20 years of work experience. So even without opening the resume, I'm just giving details of what they are asking for. And when it comes to don'ts in this resume name, don't use dots or dashes in the name of the resume. Always use underscore, because some ATS tracking systems run on Linux server, some run on Windows. Each operating system has limitations in accepting the names of the files. Some operating systems don't accept dots, some operating systems don't accept dashes. So, but both the operating system accepts underscore as one of the special characters, and some operating system has the limitations, like they sometimes limit the name of the file to 20 characters, some don't put any limit. So just try to make it a concise so that it can meet the all operating system formats. Ideally, like 20-25 characters in the resume name should be okay. So this is second point. And third point I wanted to tell you is when the application tracking system scans the resumes, ideally the first pass of the scan, the tracking system tries to filter out all the resumes which are not in the popular format. It means some people send it in ODT, some people send it in .rtf, but ideally they accept resumes in .docx, .doc, and .pdf, and they filter out all the other formats if they are not in these three formats. So try to make sure your resume is in this format. So do is doc, docx, and don'ts are RTF and ODT. So that is one care that you should be taking. And another blunder people do. Again, do's and don'ts. Do is in your resume mention what the industry wants or the market wants, and don't mention only what you know, but mention what you know plus what the market wants, right? I'm saying what the market wants instead of what the job wants, right? So I have done another video which can clearly explain how we should study and research about what market wants, so you can refer to that video. Next is in the resume, just because some tools or technologies or services are frequently being asked by the companies, just don't blindly put them. You have to open the resume, highlight in green what you know, and highlight in yellow or red what you don't know after preparing the resume. Then for whatever you don't know, do some courses, do some Google search, do some study, do some self-learning tutorials, watch some YouTube videos, do some practice hands-on, do some projects related to that. But many people mention it and then they forget to prepare, and when they go for the interview, they will not be able to talk about it even though they mention it in the resume. Now, do is always prepare the resume in the Canadian format. Don't try to prepare the resume in any other format other than the Canadian. I have done one more video on how to prepare the resume in the Canadian format. You can go and watch it. So these are all the 6 points that you should be taking care and understand what are the do's and don'ts when preparing the resume. Now, once the resume is prepared, let us assess what are some of the do's and don'ts while sending. When you send your resume, what you will send it either in email or in LinkedIn email or in LinkedIn message, or when you apply for the job in the job portal. These are the only 3 ways you send your resume to the recruiters or the company HRs. So when sending in the email or in LinkedIn email, always mention a proper subject line. Again, Rambabu Vasupilli, DevOps architect, 20 years of experience, and if there are any other roles that you wanted to target or resume, right? You can add. So Rambabu Vasupilli, DevOps architect, 20 years experience, resume. But don't just try to put the subject as, just resume or CV, right? So you can avoid that. And when you send it, don't send the resume by simply attaching the resume and cover letter without writing anything. So what is the do part here? You have to attach the resume and write the concise version of the cover letter in the email body, and then you can attach the cover letter as well. But don't just blindly attach both resume and cover letter and then you mention in the body, please find attached my resume. So that is a very wrong practice. And in the last point I'm trying to highlight is, in many of the videos, many people suggest that you should prepare, multiple versions of the JD, multiple versions of the resumes based on the JD. I will do a separate video for that, but I'm not a big fan of preparing multiple resumes for each and every JD. It is not a good practice, but I'll try to explain in the new video how to overcome that. But what is the do here? Prepare a generic resume. And what is the don't here? Don't prepare a resume for each and every JD. It becomes uncontrollable and you lose the control on your resume. I'll prepare a very detailed video why I am saying that it is not a good idea to prepare multiple resumes for each and every JD. So I hope you understand what are the do's and don'ts when you prepare the JD, when you prepare the resume, and when you send the resume to the recruiters. Hope it is useful for you. If you still have any questions, feel free to post it as a comment. And if you wanted to have one-on-one conversation with me, schedule a call. The description in the description of this video, I have put my calendar link, and you can set up a call and we will discuss. And don't forget to like and share this video, and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.